Alright, in the last video, we were able to introduce some consonant sounds and we were able to solve some questions. And there was a question that popped up in the last question, and the last video, which we are going to talk about in this video. So we want to look at the sounds d and t in regular verbs. The sounds d and t in regular verbs. Now, what are regular verbs? We say that regular verbs have, let's put it that way, they have their past tense just by adding ed. Alright? Now take note of the ed. We have examples like slapped, jumped, and begged. Okay? Now, the question is, we have ed here, we have ed here, we have ed here. If we want to transcribe this, and we want to transcribe this, and we want to transcribe this, we will generate different sound at the end. For example, this guy, if I transcribe it, I have slapped. We have sounds at the end. If we transcribe this guy, at the end, I have. If I transcribe the other one, I have the sound, the same letters but different sound. So we have t here, we have sound t here also, then we have sound d here. So what is the law? What is the rule guiding this? It's very simple, very, very simple. Now we have the first tip. If the end sound in the root word is voiced, it takes a voiced sound d. We consider the word slap. In slapped, the root word is slap, and the end sound is voiceless. We have 9 voiceless sounds and 15 voiced sounds. One of the voiceless sound is voiced sound is good. So this sound is good. This sound is good. This is voiceless, while this is voiced. So this guy, because it is voiceless, will attract the sound t. Now let me quickly say this. At the end of regular verbs, you can have 3 sounds. The sound t, the sound d, and you can as well have ed. For this video, we'll concentrate on t and d. So what is the rule? What is the rule? When are we to have the sound t? When are we to have the sound t? So I said the first tip, if the end sound in the root word is voiced, it takes a voiced sound d. So in words like clash, the end sound is sh, such that if we transcribe, we're going to have this sound sh. Therefore, since it is voiceless, we have that. It takes a voiceless sound in tip 2. If the end sound in the root word is voiceless, it takes a voiceless sound. If the end sound in the root word is voiced, it takes a voiced sound d. So let's look at some examples. If I have push, the end sound is sh, and it is voiceless. Here, this is what we have. Sh. Therefore, if I add ed to make it past tense, which is regular, the ed sound is going to give me t, such that by transcription I have pushed. You see? Now, if it is beg, the root word is beg, the end sound is g, and it is voiced. So, if I want to write it in past tense, the ed will give me d, because the end sound in the root word is voiced. So I am going to have this as the transcription. At the end, we have the d sound. Here, at the end, we have the t sound. Let's look at another example. Let's consider Jumped. Let's consider Playd. Let's consider Claimed. And let's consider Brushed. Alright? So let's look at the root word. The root word in jump is jump. In jumped is jump. And the end sound is, which is voiceless. So it will attract sounds which is as well voiceless, such that if I transcribe it, I have jams. Jams. The end sound is t. Because in the root word we have the sound which is voiceless, then it attracts voiceless sound. Let's look at the second one. If I transcribe the root word play, I have a, which is diphthong a. And I said it in the last video that all your vowel sounds give you voiced sound. Vowel sounds are voiced. So, since this is voiced, it attracts to itself voiced d. Then I have this as a transcription for the past tense. So we have played. Here we have jumped. Here we have played. The third one, we have claimed. The transcription, the same thing. We have at the end. Is also a voiced sound. Therefore, it will attract d, which is voiced. So the transcription is claimed. Let's look at the last one. Brush is the root word. And it is voiceless. Therefore, it will take voiceless t, such that if we transcribe it, we have brushed. So this is sh, and it gives me t. The whole thing is very simple. Just follow the rule. If the end sound in the root word is voiced, it takes a voiced sound. Then 2, if the end sound in the root word is voiceless, it takes a voiceless sound. If you like this video, you can hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much.